Just gotta make one more stop before head over the mountain. Today's the day we get to go. Like 4 miles outside of town, and I've already gotten to see probably a dozen deer, like half a dozen antelope, and 2 coyotes. I had to stop and get my binocs out. There's a lot out here to see. I just wish there was more room to stop and pull off so I can video more. Oh, getting so close. Oh, wilderness, my favorite. I love wilderness. Made it. 2018 Elk Archery Camp, Oregon. Let's take a little tour, see what we got. Pulled up here. There was one truck sitting here, but thankfully they were just, looks like they stopped to take a leak, just to move on. So camp all to myself. Super excited. This is really nice. Let's check it out. Nice flat spots. Plenty of good tent site, fire pit, but fire is already illegal at the moment. It has been awfully dry these past few weeks, but I don't know, it's kind of nice. We got nice leave no trace principles checklist for all of you public land hunters. Just follow the rules. I don't like picking up everybody's trash. So yeah, we're here. Just wait for Chris to get here, and meantime, I'm gonna get myself set up. There we go, home sweet home. Home sweet home for the next, oh, we'll call it 9 days. Oh, this just happened. I'm sitting in camp. If that was a buck, I'd be in trouble. My bow is right there. Off to a good start. Well, good morning. September 8th, 0 dark 30. Up and moving. Right. Sun just starting to creep up. Good morning. It's second day, about 9:30. The struggle of elk hunting is a real thing. We have seen 0 elk, 0 bugles, and the freshest sign we've seen is about 3 days old. So, trying a different side. Tried the marsh wetland yesterday. Bunch of wallows. They were all pretty uneventful. On the other side of the draw now, less sign than there was yesterday. So, well, I'd say that trip produced a lot of the same. No sign, no bugles, very little activity. So I think we're gonna pack up, try a different spot. We learned that they're definitely not at this elevation. We're right around between 5,800 and 6,200 feet. Not a lot happening, so we're gonna go find some lower property. We'll pack up camp and see what this afternoon produces. All night, we finally saw a cow. We saw a cow.
Oh, this doesn't suck.
Master Chef be better than a mountain house, I can guarantee it.
Master Chef Chris on the grill. Yep, I'll do that. Yeah, this is good. This will be a little better than a mountain house. Of course, the IOU list just grew.
Hey, we're back at it. September 13th, 2018, the elk season in Oregon. Came back out to camp, went home for a couple days, got showered, got some gear reloaded, had to pick up a couple new reeds because I realized my first trip some of them were lacking in some of the sound quality, so picked up some new Phelps reeds and got my campsite back. Now I'm just gonna get myself set up again. 4 more days. Hopefully this trip's a little bit more productive than last. The last 4 days, we heard 1 bugle. Some other hunters pushed him out of the area after their calls were not near as efficient as they should have been. So we did see 2 spike elk, like maybe 200 yards from camp, right at dark. And go figure, when you're hiking 9 miles or so that particular day, they're just right in camp. So if they pull that mistake again, we're gonna have spikes dead in camp. That was a pretty exciting evening. It's just making my way down this drainage. Hang on. Just making my way down a drainage. Just cow calling every once in a while. It's pretty crunchy out here. Thought maybe I could convince one. I was just a cow wandering around. I was in that area where we saw those spikes. But I'm just cruising down the drainage. I get barked at 3 times. That's all they would give me. Tried to get level with them. Just cow calling. Didn't want to blow them out with a big bugle or something. But yeah, that's the first for the year. Makes me think they're starting to talk, which is super exciting. Got out of there before I made too much noise and too much sitting here. I'm gonna head back to camp. Try to get back before dark. About a mile to go. It's not too bad. I swear the wind only goes where you want to go. give them a minute. See if they want to play again. I'm hoping they swing back around. I'm going to sit here till dark. They only went a couple hundred yards up the creek. Left side's another big hillside. Right side's another hill. So either they might come right back down the creek or they'll take it to my cousin. Back up this side. Back down the creek. They were only bedded right over here. I got about half an hour. Heading down the headlights, but we got a bull bugling at us and he's chasing us up the mountain, so let's see if we can hear him.